What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ICNV Drivers Edition. It's your man Show here, and we got another interesting topic to get into today. As you see, it's another one of those nice, I'm not going to say gloomy days, but it's not that much sun out, and we are still out having a good time. So today, I'm out making a quick run. I'm headed out there to meet one of my high school friends. He has his own business, so I'm going to have to talk to him about that, trying to do some collaborations and possibly bring some more interesting content to the channel. So if there's an opportunity, you know I'm on the move. So I felt like, why not shoot a vlog? Because again, you guys seem to like the vlog and the behind the scenes look of what's going on with me and ICNV Drivers Edition. So I decided to shoot a vlog because it's another way for me to just quickly answer some questions that's been asked of me in between my trips and my daily activities for the brand. So one of the questions I was originally asked is, am I truly in love with the Corvette C8 Z06? Do I feel like it's a must-have car for me? And this is going to come to a surprise to a lot of people. Let's talk about it. Let's get the formalities out the way. My name is Show, and this is ICNV Drivers Edition, and this is an interactive community. And what the interactive community means is, if you reach out to me in the comments below or any one of my social media platforms, I will do my best to answer your question. And if the topic is interesting enough, I may shoot a video on it. And just like that, that's how this conversation came about. I was asked, do I feel like the C8 Z06 is a must-have car? And truthfully, I think that's an interesting conversation. That's why I decided to shoot this video. I'm kind of torn. And I'm kind of torn because for many people, you think of the Corvette as the American affordable sports car. Some say supercar because it does put out supercar performance in most cases. Especially when you look at the C7 Corvette, then headed into the C8 generation, you're seeing a lot of supercar performance numbers, so it makes you feel like it's the affordable supercar or supercar killer. And that's how a lot of people view the Corvette brand, because if you go back, the Corvette has always delivered surprising performance, and there have been upgraded models to actually compete with the supercar performance. So for many people, they don't look at the Corvette as a true supercar, or should I say, they underestimate the Corvette, the value of the Corvette, and what it actually is. And so because of that, when we start talking about the C8 Z06, a lot of the comments I sit there and see and read, and even hear from conversations, is people saying it's just the Corvette. And by all accounts, that's true. It is just a Corvette. But when you think about it, it's not just a normal, ordinary Corvette. The C8 Z06 is the highest revving, naturally aspirated V8 ever built. So, considering we are now in a world heading towards electric vehicles, that actually means something. Or at least to most true car enthusiasts, sports car owners, and race car, or should I say tracking individuals who look to track their vehicles, that actually means something. They look at the C8 Z06 as a working marvel. Yeah.
That thing was amazing.
So, to the average person, you can't understand why the C8 Z06 is highly valued among the Corvette community or actual true Corvette purists, because you don't get into the actual factor of what it is. It also goes for those who sit there and say it's nothing more but a slightly wider, same looking version of the base C8, and is it really worth the extra money for an engine? And my answer to you is yes.
I think this is the perfect time to take a quick break. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the ICNV Driver Edition community. This is an interactive community, so if you hit me up on any one of my social media platforms, I will do my best to respond to you, and I may make a video based off the topic you bring up. So become a member, subscribe to the channel. For all my military members, both active and veterans, I'd like to give you guys a big salute, because we know freedom isn't free, and because of you guys, it's the reason we get to enjoy the things we enjoy and do what we do today. So again, salute to all my military family members, active members, and veterans. But let's get back to this video.
And is it really worth the extra money for an engine? And my answer to you is yes. The ignorance of that person is they don't understand it's not just the engine upgrades you're actually getting. You're getting bigger tires, wider wheels, a stickier version of the tire. Even if it comes into the all-season tires, you're still going up to a higher class of a tire, a wider tire that costs more money. You're looking at the braking performance that has to be added to the vehicle. I can keep going on, but why should I? Because they would truly never understand all these things I listed come with a cost. So you're not just getting more engine, but some people believe you are. Now, with all that being said, do I believe it's a Corvette that I have to own? And I think that becomes a surprising factor for most people. And I would say, no. It's one I desire to own, and I desire to own it simply because of the exhaust sounding note. It is the highest revving Corvette engine to date, especially in the V8 platform. And honestly, as much of what it is, Chevy is bringing out something better. And I think that's the problem with most people, and especially myself, is I want to see what's next. To me, the Corvette E-Ray is a alternative, but it's not the answer. So yes, I could see myself owning a Corvette E-Ray because it delivers the wide body desire I have. It has a little bit more performance numbers or low end performance based off the fact of the electrical motors being added to the vehicle. But overall, it's still not a Z06. So even though I do get more performance out of this version of the car, and it's something I am intrigued to actually own because I feel like the gas savings may make it worth its own weight in gold, but it's really not the better car. It's the better affordable car and performance version for that person that says, is the extra money for the engine worth it? But I keep getting sidetracked, so let's get off that topic. To answer the question at hand, it's not a car I have to own. I really would like to see what's next. I really would like to see how crazy and how outrageous and how high the ZR1 pricing goes and is. Because to me, before I spend $140,000 on a C8 Z06, because technically every build I've done, I'm floating between 136 and 142. I would like to see if the ZR1 will start somewhere in that price range. And if it does, maybe if I can somehow find a way to get my hands on one of those in a ZR1 form, which wouldn't be my desired place to go, but for the same money, I think I would consider it. And if it has better performance, which it should, than the C8 Z06, I think that may become my target. But also, just being honest with you, I don't feel like a Corvette alone has to truly be my target. Now, I get caught up in the fact that I would like more performance from my next vehicle, but at the same time, I still like the rareness and desirability. And although some people want to say a Lamborghini isn't rare, a Ferrari isn't rare, I really like the Lamborghini Huracan. And I'm starting to cross into that territory of a used version, which some people will say, why would you get a used car versus a new car? It's just something I consider. I also like the factor of a McLaren. And I'm not a 720S fan, just being honest with you. But for some odd reason, I do like that 650S or a 675 LT. And I feel like that's actually an affordable goal. I think in the grand scheme of things, if I keep Zeus, I probably would pursue a 650S. Just being honest with you. Or maybe even a Lambo. So I guess at the end of the day, it really comes down to what the future holds for my current C8, because the opportunity to get out of it for a C8 Z06 is there. But at this point, there's about 3 factors that's holding me off from purchasing that car. One is what's next and how costly it'll be. 2 is the interest rates. They're just too high today for me to bite off into such a hefty payment, because I'm not going to be able to pay for this thing all out cash. But I am willing to consider what some people may consider an outrageous car note, but it is what it is. I am willing to step up to the plate for a higher car note, but I don't want the higher interest rates to make the car note even more ridiculous than what it should be. And then 3, it's what can I get in place of it? And if I can get something else I desire and still maintain the ability to keep Zeus, I might just do that. So it is not a car I feel I have to own. So I hope I answered your question, and I may went the long way about it, but I'm glad you stuck with me. But ICNV Driversedition, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the ICNV Driversedition community. Like I said before, this is an interactive community. So if you reach out to me on any one of my social media platforms or in the comments below, I will do my best to answer your question or get back to you in a quick and timely manner. But as always, chase your dreams, build your visions. Remember, it's okay to be unique. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in these streets. Peace.